Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out today. Have you ever met someone that you've never forgotten? Well, now you have. That person is me. My name is Ashley Buck, and I'm here today to let you know where I come from. So be sure to listen closely as I begin my little story that led me here today. I was born in Salina, Kansas on February 15, 1984, to two parents, Shelley and Philip Buck. At that time, I only had one sister, which I consider her my best friend. We were so close growing up that we're the same age for 2 weeks. Later on, when we were 2 or 3, my parents moved to Jasper, Texas for some reason, where they had my little brother Zach. We lived there as a family for a couple years, and my dad decided he wanted to move back to Kansas. So we ended up moving to a small town of Corrigan with my new stepfather, Red, and I grew up there until I graduated high school. I attended Corrigan ISD until 2002. I graduated with honors. During my high school years, I had my son Bradley, which wasn't the best idea at the time, but it's the most important thing that's ever happened to me. I worked my entire life because Red, my stepdad, had his own business, so I grew up running the family business until I turned 16 when I started my first job at Berkshire Brothers as a cashier. During this time I was growing up in Corrigan, my mother had 2 more children, so I have a little brother Samantha and also a little brother Kevin. That makes 5 of us. I had dreams of attending college right after graduation, but being a single mom and being so young, it didn't work out that way. So one day while I was at work, I met my future husband Terry. He was from Chester, a small town not too far from Corrigan, but he lived in the big city of Beaumont. He has 2 children of his own from a previous relationship, Phoebe and Taylor. So I moved in with him that summer, and we've been together ever since. I learned a lot from him over the years, and sometimes I think of him as being my knight in shining armor that rode in and whisked me away to Beaumont. My life's changed a lot since I moved to Beaumont. I attended Texas Careers and got a certificate in computer office technology that helped me start a new career. I went from Walmart as a cashier to Conn's as a collections agent, back to ATV as a cashier, and then finally I landed at the Texas Department of Criminal Justice in the parole division. I liked my job there, but it wasn't going anywhere. So recently I made a change to adult probation. And so far I love it. My current job at adult probation, along with my family and friends, has inspired me to return to school. Right now I'm a freshman at Lamar, majoring in criminal justice. My immediate goals for the future are, of course, to graduate and to make sure my family is happy and healthy. 2 years ago, I had my second baby, Trinity. She thinks she's the boss of everyone. This is her. This is my son Bradley, her big brother. We'll soon be having a little brother in December, so we'll have to wait and see how this one works out for her. Having such a large family is great. Our favorite thing to do is have big cookouts and just enjoy each other's company. When I have time, I also like to read books and try to go fishing. It may have taken me a while, but I think I'm on the right track to finally finishing school and completing my dreams. As long as my children grow up happy and healthy and finish school and college, I'll be fine. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for coming out. My name is Ashley Buck, and I hope you learned something about me today. Although my life didn't play out like I had planned it, it's all coming together now.